we return to coverage live of the Indie Tales Jam. On this, the second day, halfway through, we sit at 36 hours of the 72. We are at the halfway point in what is an illustrious weekend of passion, commitment, dedication, hard work. Let's check in on one of our intrepid streamers here. Oh, we've got some WebGL playback. Is this ready for uploading already? Oh, this game was looking great last night. This looks like my living situation. Bed, desk, bed, desk. It's perfect. Oh, that's so cool. Time delta time. Amazing. Does Jin know that that's a meme here on stream? All right, looks like we have kind of like the highest amount of currently participating streams that we've had since the start of the jam. Super exciting. As we watch on Jin here, working with a lovely to-do list. It's looking pretty good, actually. They seem to be really on track and able to complete it. I mean, the scope of the game looks very achievable, and the game's looking great so far. Love to see it. Sunny Makes Games is working on this really cool samurai kind of like, I'm not sure if it's a fighting game or a beat 'em up or what the actual genre is, but I've seen some awesome animations being generated and put together over the last couple of days. Do we have gameplay? Oh, look at this. Was that a parry? And then a decapitation. So good. Oh my gosh. That's the whole game. Okay. Well, it looks great. What you've got, like the base, is awesome. I'm sure you could make a bunch of different enemies if you really needed to. Maybe in a future iteration of the game. Excited to see where it goes. I'm sure just a bunch of different masks would be awesome. Even if you gave them like slightly different moves. The rest is spoilers there. Okay. I'll keep my mouth shut. Let's go have a look at Hand Bananas. Jin Apocalypse. Oh, we've got this is a co-stream. This is a 2-player stream. Aphrodite and Hand Bananas. That's so cool. This is so cool. I wonder what the setup is like. I wonder how they put it together. It must just be Discord, right? It's Hand Bananas on like Discord with Aphrodite. Looks like they're working on fonts and a title screen. So are they done already? I want to see gameplay. Okay, we'll leave it with them. Little L Gaming Broken sitting here in Unity. Interesting setup. Obviously doing some editing at the moment. Level design perhaps. Interesting to see this. It's like a cable or something. It's prefabbed. Should be good. This must be a top-down game, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's a first-person game. I wonder what the game's about. Let's check in on Resnox. Oh, this is looking great. What is that? Is that a goblin or an orc or something? Troll? He's got a big club. It's a bit of a stealth game. Oh. It looks great. I like the idea of using light to show their field of vision. Now, Nakonesido made a bit of a claim. They claimed they would have 100-player multiplayer. This is throwing down the gauntlet, I think. Making an MMO. Okay, so we've got 2 players, right? One in the export, one in the editor. Ooh, multiplayer action. Look at that. The session is live. Are the positions being updated frame by frame, or is it doing some positions updated every X steps? Okay. So on the client side, for networked players that we're matched with, do their positions update based on their previous last velocity? So there's no tick rate? It's just based on position changes? I'd love to see it in action. I can't wait. Who's next? Straight up Gruntled. Let's have a look. Gruntled's got some excellent on-stream energy. This is looking so good. Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this.
I think he should be. This is great. So smooth.
Yeah.
Yes. They've got a great workflow. They're clearly already at the point where they've got some nice gameplay going. If we can see the game have some kind of a loop. I mean, we've seen some, looks like a day-night cycle or 2 phases. If we can see that expand into something that's got some tension that builds and maybe an ending even. Let's go check out Orion Heart. Looks like we have another paired stream. In the very, very top right, you can see in the tiny window there, somebody's working on a different UV mapping.
Key mechanic.
That's so trippy.
So we're gonna go and unlock this wardrobe with the key from the mirror dimension, and use it to unlock this wardrobe. Ah, damn.
That's insane. What the hell?
You take a look.
That's so cool.
Oh, I think they're watching us.
We are. We're watching you
Oh, that's fun.
from the mirror dimension.
How's it going? All the puzzles and everything. But I haven't put them in the game yet. My friend up here is my partner, and he's making all the free models and everything. I've just been
Awesome.
getting the other dimensional aspects working.
So excited to see this
See if I can get
take
this
shape.
Puzzle going.
Okay, let's see what we've got on Discord. Lots of jam updates from participants who are unable to stream, or at least just not interested in streaming. Oh, is this like a keepy uppy game? I like the bouncing. I wonder if it's about getting as high as you can go. From Pepperboy. Look at this. Not sure where this is going to go, but it looks like a menacing encounter. From Diru. Crying in a boss fight. Backroom vibes. Look at this. This is very ominous. I feel unsettled looking at this room. This makes me feel like a kid at night being up at 3 a.m. getting a glass of water. From Pierre. What is this? Bugs are. Awesome sound effects already. Did they make this? That's a jam. Pixel Pals, welcome to the dawn of the third day. Only 1 day and 1 hour remains on this, the very first Indie Tales jam. It's been a pleasure to be with you thus far, and what is shaping up to be the start of many jams based on the participation we've had so far. It's been an excellent turnout. We've had a very consistent and passionate and determined group of teams who are streaming live. You can see in the list above my head. Most of these names have been live the entire time that I've checked. So very, very impressed with the turnout. With only a day remaining, let's check in on some of the streams that are currently live. Orion Heart has been plugging away. Honestly, they've been live every single time I've checked. So let's just see how their game is shaping up and what they're working on right now. So different from last time I checked.
That is actually absolutely wonderful.
This is a totally different game. Last time I came in here, this was a grey box.
It's like a...
The bitrate is not being kind to us, but this is looking really good. See what Jin's working on. Oh, this game's looking so sweet as well. It's looking great. It's been looking like quite polished for probably the last like 14, 15 hours since I've last saw it. It was great. So still looking really good. Oh, it's a game jam game. Very nice. So you're actually participating in a game jam. That's the game. Poetry with Nick. What have you got for us?
And what are the trap rates for?
There we go.
I haven't. Oh, hey, we're being featured by Adam.
Oh,
Hi.
Well,
What are we looking at?
I'm Nick, and in call is Rowan. But we're just having a look at our game right now. And my terrible. But yeah, we've just been testing like some different variations of modes, in terms of the size of our maze. So this is high. Those refined enough to try something a little bit intense. Otherwise, we have easy, yeah, a more typical taste, I guess.
Ah, yes.
Oh, that's intended feature. We have some traps, and we have our square man, and our square man will have to try and escape the maze. Multiple tiers, picking up some objects to help him gain access to new parts of the maze as well as new abilities. So that's what I think you'll be doing next. Is that right, Ron?
Cool. This is coming along really well. I
That's so
have
cute.
no
I never noticed
idea
that. Did you know this, Ron? Sure.
how the game plays. Shall we check in on another stream? How about let's check in on Sunny. You have an intro cutscene already? Holy shit! Let's go. So cool. This is looking so good. I saw the pagoda a little earlier. All the heads. That's an epic title screen. Pretty good to get that in on the second day with a day to go. Make sure that the game's done though. That death animation is perfect. K.Sentience is also live. Let's have a look. What are we looking at? Oh man, I wasn't even going to notice. I wouldn't have noticed all these little characters in these grid spaces. Is this like some sort of cellular automata game? Like, do the grid spaces have like a state that affect the states around them? That would be amazing. Oh, I'd love to see where this goes from here. This definitely looks like an if-else situation rather than an if situation. Well, in game dev in general, where you've got a series of breakpoints that you want to cover. Basically what they appear as is you've got like, say, time. In this case, we have like 60 seconds or whatever it is. And, you know, between 0 and 15, we want some behavior. Between 15 and 30, we want some behavior. Between 30 and 45, we want some behavior. And between 45 and 60, we want something. So these basically are states. You know, clearly there are 4 cases, right? This would be a little bit more, I guess it's more of an elegant solution. Again, not necessarily from a compiler's perspective, but from a programming perspective, just reading and writing, code legibility. It's a little more manageable. Let's check out another streamer. Let's check out Corner on Twitch. I've never used Bosca Coil, but hey, tracking software like this is great. Generally speaking, for a jam, what I'll usually do is have like one track that I know is very loopable and sounds good. And I'll make an effort to sort of have that either play, either I have no sound or like no music during gameplay. If it's like a more atmospheric game, I'll have something at the beginning, something at the end. Maybe when you collect something, there's like a little jingle, something like that. But depends on how long the session is as well. What you don't want is like a 15-second loop in an action game playing on loop. You don't want that. You want something that people can listen to that doesn't get too tired. I definitely don't think it should be an afterthought though, although it tends to be. It's really hard to commit to producing high quality music because most people, I think, I guess the question would be like, you know, is music something that you can you play a game without music and still have a good time? The answer is yes. But can you play a game without graphics and still have a good time? Probably not, unless it's a text-based adventure. So it tends to be one of those things that's low priority, but at the same time, like, good music really, really makes a game. Systematic has been in this chat before, a long time ago. I don't think I've chatted with them in a little while. Let's see what they're working on.
The game's called Lights Off, Lights On, something like that.
Hey, look at this. 3D, 2D, got some pixel art, looks good. Oh, I love this camera. It's very smooth. But we're getting the character moving a little closer to the camera and a little further. It's almost like there's like the camera's on like an elastic camera, basically, you would call it, but it's on both dimensions. Oh, so cool. It goes from like 2D to sort of like more top-down 2D, depending on what's happening in the game. Ah, so cool. It's very Paper Mario. This is like really cool. The room's expanding as you unlock different parts. This looks great. Oh, I love these tile sets. Such beautiful, chunky sprites. I really like them. For a jam as well, they're a really good look.
On va tester un peu la taille de la pièce.
Nice death animation as well. Really cute. And you can see the pathfinding going on as well.
Ça, c'est pas trop long.
Here. This tiny little line there.
Ah, je pense que c'est bon. On va faire avec cette taille.
Setting destinations and then using A star to get from A to B, it looks like. So not really seeing the game yet. I mean, we've definitely got mechanics, but with a day to go, quite a bit of stuff remaining. Okay, we're here with Tues, but Tues, we can only see a beautiful gradient. Ooh, is that physics? Is that like collision-based damage? So you swing the sword around? Oh, so cool. Oh, I'm into it. The spinning, spin to win. Really good. Got some Bloodborne axe business going on, but this looks great. I'm so glad we got to see your game, Tues. Welcome back. We're back. I'm going to switch the music over now as we follow the last couple of streamers. So Fire Phantom's working on looks like a platformer. It's got some pixel art there. Got a nice tile set. Very nice. I'm not sure what the story is behind this one, but I'm looking forward to seeing what it's about. Yeah, very short jam. I like this style, this format. It's kind of reminiscent of Ludum Dare, which is a jam that I love participating in. Well, the camera's a little bit aggressive. It might be a bit nauseating. I hope they can see if they can figure that out before the end. Sunny Makes Games says, I'm honestly struggling to decide if my game's too hard. If you're struggling to decide, Sunny, I would err on the side of caution and just make it easier. Honestly, there's no, you don't win any points for making your game hard. In fact, you probably run the risk of alienating players. So if you're wondering if it's too hard, it's probably too hard. Thunderbecker says, I got my most important feature in, but left the lighting fixes on the table. Hey, you know, this is what it is. This is game dev. All right, shall we check another streamer? Let's check out Inert Songs. I don't think I've seen them streaming. Oh, hello. Oh, this team was they were explaining. They sent me a tweet on Twitter saying that they were racing to the finish line and they were hoping to get my encouragement. So here I am encouraging them. Is it too tense? It's very tense. It's very tense. Well, maybe we'll come back in a little bit to see what they come up with. For now, let's check in with another one of our teams. Perhaps Master Ibis. It's looking cool. It's a 2D horror game. Very nice.
Currently, right now, I'm just working on some pixel art to improve the art of the game, that's all.
Yo, Ibis, have we met IRL before? Are you from Sydney?
We have at AIT, yeah.
Hey, I know this guy.
2 years ago, last time I played it.
Yeah. Oh, champion. Thank you so much for participating. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna mute them so that I can tell a bit of a story while we watch. So this gentleman here, Master Ibis, in 2017, when I was first debuting Insignia, I took the game to like an open day kind of thing for a college. It was like in like a game development college, and I met a lot of the students there. And I was kind of like not a student. I'd been out of uni for a few years, but I wanted to get some eyes on the game because I was taking it to PAX like the following month. And Master Ibis here was a student there, and he played a ton of my game. And I think we've met once since then. I can't remember, but yeah, class act. It's very easy to forget that like there are people who watch my content who live in my city. It's very flattering, and I wish them the best of luck. This is looking awesome. Oh, I'm so chuffed right now. I feel so good.
Such a long time.
Hey, Sonny, a microphone. We haven't heard your voice before. You've been live for so long, we haven't heard it. This game looks so good. Sonny, this looks so good. Those sound effects on the slashes,
It's too hard.
they're amazing. Can you submit this so we can start playing it? Wow, the lights are so good too. The rain on the rooftops. Let's check in on Twitter and see what's been happening. Look at this. Look at this game. Holy shit. What about this game? What's this? What are we looking at here? You make the room when you move? Or are you placing the room? Some of these title screens as well look so good. It makes you want to play them. I suppose that's the goal of a title screen. Another take on the defense, the tower defense. Oh, this looks great. What a tile set. So good. What about this? What are we looking at here? Oh, this game's crazy. This is a another rotatey platformer, but there are fixed elements in the room. So when you rotate, certain pieces are actually more useful in different orientations at different times. Oh shit, look at this. That looks so good. Is this for a game? Oh, this game is also looking really good too. This game was looking like this after day 1. So I don't know how the final game plays, but they've totally got enemies and awesome music. Oh, and this game, gosh, I've been keeping my eye on this one. I don't know what the game is about. I don't know how you play it, but I love the look of it so much. Oh, and look at this. Oh, this is gorgeous. Man, there are some talented people in this community. Seriously. Wow. Wow, that was so good. Is Inert Song still working on music? Let's have a listen. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, that's the victory theme? This came together so quickly. What the hell? There's like, every time we've come and checked on this in the last hour, we've been listening to a different track. They've made like 3 tracks in like less than an hour. This is a jam. This is a game jam. So we will actually have the potential to have not necessarily 2 different winners as such, but we can see who was the highest voted game. Small teams, 2 and fewer, versus big teams. So these were all made by 2 people or fewer. And all of these teams made their game, everything inside of it, in the last 3 days. There's so many submissions. Wow. 234 entries. We have 20 minutes remaining. Holy shit.
Okay, anything else?
I would imagine they all can do that in certain areas.
Okay, what else? Oh,
the game crashes at the end. We don't know if that was
no,
fixed.
it doesn't crash.
We got some bugs.
It freezes on purpose.
It freezes on purpose.
It was supposed to make the back screen very wide.
The game doesn't crash, it freezes on purpose. I'm sure that makes sense in the context, but I just listened in on that. I want to hear what they're saying.
Top
Oh,
floor.
the tarot card on the bottom doesn't show. Test.
We fixed the card falling.
So you say. We haven't actually seen that fix. You have more faith in your coding than I do.
Adam's watching. Oh, well, we made it. We uploaded in time.
Yeah, we uploaded with like 6 minutes to spare.
I'm going to watch Adam right now.
We watched you do it.
Let's go raid Adam.
We're ready
Pleasure
for
making
it
a
too.
game with you in
We know you're
72
coming.
hours.
There's 2 minutes to
No
go.
offense, I don't want to talk to you for like 2 days.
There's 2 minutes remaining, everybody. We have 2 minutes to submit your games. 2 minutes remaining, everybody. We have 2 minutes to submit your games. 2 minutes. Is that what I sound like? Guys, submit your games. Now, quick, before it's all over. With 10 seconds remaining, the final teams submit their games. They rush to the finish line with 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, everyone who has participated in the Indie Tales Jam. We've reached the conclusion. The submission is over. An absolute honor to spend time with you. The voting has begun. Be fair with your judgments, and may the best game win. Thank you so much, guys. It's been such a pleasure to be a part of this, and I am just so grateful. A huge thank you to the organizers who helped me make this jam possible. Lockie, Lazy Guru, Tim Conceivable, Swizz, literally anybody who's submitted, who's been watching, who's been helping anybody else out. Thank you to the streamers who spent your entire weekend putting what you did in the public and letting us watch you. Yeah, it was an honor and a pleasure, and I hope we can do it again very soon. Hey pal, thanks for watching, and thanks most especially to the patrons and Twitch subs who support this channel and my game dev project Insignia. To find out more, click the links in the description below. And if you like this video, tell YouTube by clicking the like button, and then YouTube will tell me, and then I'll make more videos. That's nice. Thanks again, and until next time.